I've been all around the world. On Main Street, USA. Every city, every place.
She's 7 hours ahead, so.
So Tom was trying to decide between two different wines, so he brought him a small sample of one, which Tom said was too light, and then brought him something else, and I guess you said that was fine? Good. We do have a tiny bit of a view out here. They brought a basket of bread that we got to choose from, and I chose the cheese, and Tom chose the olive oil type bread. There we go. So on this dining plan, Tom's wine comes included, and my martini, the French martini, comes included. But we don't get soda or any tea or anything. Just one drink each, and then water. So Tom got New York strip, and I chose the Arctic fish with vegetable shavings and tiny little daubs of mashed potatoes. So now that the couple is gone from this table, I didn't want to make them feel awkward. I can actually show you kind of what my view is like. Tom says that he's getting more of a shrub, but you can see that during the fireworks, like this would be a wonderful place to be sitting. And here, I can actually see the water shimmering in the light. Okay.
So, it's Grand Marnier, regular, 100th anniversary, and 1880. And it just looked interesting, so I ordered it.
Okay, so go ahead and tell them the price. But hold on, I'm going to turn the camera around. I don't know the price. So tell the people the price.
The price for the 100th, for the 1880, for 1 1/4 ounces was $42. $49. For the 1880, it was like $39. And I don't remember the basics.
So what was this flight?
These are 3/4 each, and it's $42.
That means I get to go buy art when we're done. I've never had whatever this is. So go ahead and taste which one first.
I'm trying to figure out what part of the glass to pick up here. That's sweet, you know, it's okay.
So what exactly, for us that do not know, because we're not liquor connoisseurs, and guys, you gotta think, I'm not a wine person or champagne. I do not like the taste or smell of either one.
Liqueur more than a liquor.
So you're talking, it's just something sweet.
Not necessarily. It's just it's very, very full bodied, and
is it supposed to burn when it goes down your throat?
cheaper stuff is. The good stuff is supposed to be like second. Oh. That's why.
So, for those of us that can't drink brown liquor, like me, I don't drink brown liquor, does this classify as that?
Not exactly.
I just don't, it's not wine, it's not champagne, it's not liquor. But it's not like vodka, it's not whiskey, it's not rum, it's not tequila. It's not beer, but what is it?
It's more in the cognac-y phase, but
why is it ooh?
just a beautiful full.
Okay, go with the good one.
The 1880 was good.
All right, go with what's supposed to be good.
That's just smooth, warm stuff.
I'm just gonna smell because, like, I'm just gonna see if I can smell it. That smells like brown liquor. Or scotch. Okay, it burns my nose.
Isn't that beautiful?
I just don't trust this, so.
Yeah, this one actually is, this one's much smoother than the basic.
God, that burns my lips. Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't even see it on my plate. It's on my plate too. That's wonderful. Oh, I can smell the chocolate over here.
Oh man, I can't do that. That's wonderful.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, so we have happy anniversary written on our plates. Oh, mine's just sinking in. And that is raspberry inside. Mine would have been $39. My martini would have been $16.99, and my chocolate almond cake would have been $13. Tom's steak would have been $42. His dessert would have been $13. His his wine $22, and beef. Oh, that was his flight, $47. Their elevator, so other people can get up. So I want to give you note that it does get busier as the night goes on. I'm going to guess, oh my, squirrel, no distraction, I love it. I'm going to guess that because people want the later reservations in hopes of seeing the fireworks from the windows. My tush is so cold.
Yeah,
Okay,
these are not warm chairs.
So we are right outside of the restaurant, sitting at some tables, and we thought, oh yay, we will get to do the review. We didn't think we'd get to do the review because it'd be too dark, but we found a very lit spot, and we like to do the review when it's fresh on our minds. So 2 credits, by the way, and I'm just gonna start right off that this is probably an under the radar restaurant, and if you are looking for a 2 credit restaurant, this is one to try. The atmosphere was great, our service was wonderful. This server was so in tune and listening to what we were saying, that he even, once he found out that I didn't eat pork, that I didn't eat mammals, when it was dessert time, he went so far as to, let me ask the chef which desserts may have the pork gelatin in it. And so he was able to come back and tell me which three were safe.
And I told him what I was looking for in a red wine. He brought me a glass and I said, yeah, it's a little bit light. He brought me something else and I said, boom, that's it.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And the atmosphere was just great. They are sitting, you can tell they sit, if you want a table by the window, try to get one of the first, you know, reservations, because you can tell they sit, they're two tops though, that they sit those first, because why not? That's what people are going to request anyway. And by the time we left, the whole left side of the restaurant was pretty well full. So they get busier as the night goes on. It is a small restaurant, by the way. I had, okay, we'll start with the bread. So we had a bread girl come around and ask us which piece of bread we wanted. I got the cheese bread, which was very good, and that butter, fresh butter. It really made a difference.
I had a little garlic and olive oil bread, and I wish I could have had 6, but I quit at 1.
Yeah, they said, do you want more? And really wanted another piece.
Yes. The answer was yes, we want more.
But we want to be able to eat dinner too.
Yeah.
So I got the Arctic fish. I ate everything. I basically cleaned the plate. The few shaved vegetables were cooked to just the right tenderness. The fish came out warm and flaky, and oh my gosh, it's cold. Like, we're right by a wall, but once we get up from this wall blocking the wind, we're gonna freeze. Yeah. And then, okay, so talk about your steak.
I had a New York strip dinner, and it had a red wine sauce on it, and it had these funky little round potatoes with some sort of cheesy infill in them. And comparing to the 2-credit Le Cellier steak, this one had a better flavor. This one was more tender. Hands down, I'd take this one over Le Cellier.
Let's see, dessert. So I picked the chocolate almond cake, which ironically I tasted no almond whatsoever, but it did have a raspberry filling, which I knew it would have. And oh my gosh, first bite, you saw the raspberry just ooze out, and it was warm inside, very warm. The little blob of like chocolatey stuff you saw was actually kind of like a hazelnut ice cream, which went pretty well with the cake. I couldn't even eat it all. It was just...
I didn't finish mine either.
His little Death Star. We called it
like
the Death
gold Death Star with like chocolate drizzle on top of it that they did when they brought it out, and it's like, oh wow.
And that dessert is definitely the most popular dessert.
Go there.
Because basically every table that we saw that got dessert, at least one person, if not them sharing, got that dessert. So that is their most popular. Not that I remember what it's called, but I will insert a picture of the dessert, the top portion of the dessert menu now. All right, so any other
overall
tidbits?
Impressions?
It definitely gets 2 ears up.
I've had some really, really good meals at Tiffin's.
Yes, Tiffin's is good. Check out that review.
I've had some stupendous stuff at Sanaa.
Yeah.
Guys, this is, start to finish, the best meal I've had at Disney World.
There you go. Oh, and another interesting fact. We're not positive. We're just kind of guessing. But a food critic may have came in while we were there.
Yeah,
he had the food critic look.
Man, he had everything, like the little
and the actual
thing around his neck. And
he had a different. I think, did the maitre d' bring him his champagne, his bottle of champagne?
Yeah.
And yeah, he was taking, well, I know everybody like takes pictures of their food now, but it was a different degree. And I believe when we were leaving, I actually saw a little notebook. So that was pretty cool. And he was by himself. He was eating alone.
And I want to say it again. We had a 2-credit meal at Riviera a couple of days ago. Nowhere close.
Yeah, I would not.
To the overall experience we had here tonight at Monsieur Paul.
Definitely would choose this. Oh, I almost forgot my margarita. So my margarita was not on the menu. He suggested that was the only drink that was not on the menu. Their 3 cocktails like had champagne and stuff in it, and that, oh, it was perfection. That margarita was yum. If you are wanting to eat a 2-credit meal at Disney World, then this is the place to eat it.
This one.
At Epcot in the France Pavilion.
This one.
Check out all our other...
I don't say it lightly because...
He agrees, 2 ears up on this one. So check out...
I don't say it lightly, but yeah, best meal I've had at Disney.
Okay, so check out the playlist of all the Disney dining reviews, and like recently we've been branching out and doing some off-property reviews also, so they're going to be on there. Hope you join the Mouse Diva family by hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see you at the parks.
I've been all around the world, every city.